The idea behind Jellybean AutoCrafters started 16 years ago, but in actual fact, it probably started about 40, 50 years ago.
In many ways, it's exceeded the dream. Either it was just going to be the two of us in a little shop doing, one-off cars. Then we had this as a dream that had the big shop and multiple employees and all that kind of stuff.
We serve a wide spectrum of the market. Anything from concours to race cars, resto mods, that kind of stuff. We've been to Pebble Beach with a car and numerous other concours shows.
Looking around now at the level of cars we're building and the uniqueness of it and the creativity we're allowed to exercise, yeah, I never thought it would grow to this. This is way beyond what we expected or what we dreamt of even.
Just the cars that are in the shop now are still amazing. They come to work every day and they blow my mind. There really isn't a category for what we do. We were actually at one show last year where they created a separate category for the Studebaker we built. And that kind of capsulizes what we do here. Each car is a one-off car. It's like a bespoke built vehicle. If you go and get yourself a suit made, the car is the same. And so our typical car now is along those lines, where you take an old Firebird or old Studebaker, the wheelies that's behind me, that type of thing. Any old car you like, and we'll put modern running gear in there, modern disc brakes, and all the modern suspensions, that sort of thing.
So the shop is divided basically into three areas. We've got our body and paint bay, we've got the mechanical bay, and we've got a fabrication bay. So the cars will go back and forth between the different bays numerous times during a build. Ewald will generally sit down and talk to a client for extended period of times, probably at least once a month, once every 6 weeks, that they'll sit down for, whatever, 15 minutes, half an hour, sometimes more depending on the car, and make sure that we're all staying on the same page. One of the things that I do as part of my job, I do walkabouts in the shop at least twice a day. I stop in at every car, every employee, and we'll have anywhere from 5 minutes to 10 or 15 minutes sometimes talk through where the car is at, what's going on with the car, any obstacles that have arisen. So it's a good way to kind of monitor that, make sure that we're always doing what the customer wants on the car.
The great thing about Jellybean here is that some of these cars are very special, but the staff and the people here get it. They get the thinking, and that is a really, really cool thing about having your car restored here. They'll do what it takes to get it right, which is really unparalleled, in the industry today. There's only a few people doing what these guys are doing.
I think one of the best things about being around Jellybean was just their professionalism and the work they did, but also in how they communicated with us. So it was just real an open communication on the whole process.
We spend a lot of effort making sure that we're doing something exactly like the client wants as far as their dream. I just think that we have a really unique eye, the way that we do things, attention to detail, proportion, fit, finish, flow.
I come to work every day, and I myself am blown away by the vehicles we have. And then it challenges me every single day, because some of these vehicles are extremely difficult to build. You're creating, designing, engineering. It's extremely challenging some days.
There's so many shiny things in this building that it's pretty rare for me not to walk in here in the morning and just start to smile. That we're able to turn out cars that function well, that look great, and will do exactly what they're supposed to do.
To me, I think that drives me the most, is that conquering those and looking at it later on and realizing that's something that's really special, something that's unique and a one-off sort of a thing. It's a challenge, I think, that probably keeps me driving the most.